From the bustling streets of Rio de Janeiro to the manicured pitches of the English Premier League, the sport of soccer, or football as it's known to most of the world, unites billions. Its origins, shrouded in the mists of time, point to humanity's ancient fascination with the simple joy of kicking a ball. Long before the roar of packed stadiums, ancient cultures cultivated their own versions of the beautiful game. In China, as early as the 3rd century BC, the game of Cuju emerged. This ancient pastime involved two teams competing to kick a feathered ball through a raised net. Cuju emphasized skill and teamwork, captivating players and spectators alike. Meanwhile, across the Eurasian continent, the Greeks engaged in a game known as episkeiros. This ancient Greek sport featured two teams vying to move a ball across boundary lines using their hands and feet. While Cuju showcased finesse, episkeiros embraced a more physical approach, foreshadowing the blend of skill and athleticism that characterizes modern soccer. These ancient games, separated by vast distances yet united by the simple act of kicking a ball, serve as a testament to soccer's enduring appeal across time and cultures. They are the seeds from which the global phenomenon of soccer would eventually blossom. These ancient games provided the foundation upon which soccer would eventually be built. They highlight the timeless appeal of kicking a ball and the universal desire for competition and camaraderie that transcends cultures and generations. As centuries passed and empires rose and fell, the spirit of ball games endured. In medieval Europe, a raucous, often chaotic form of folk football took hold. Known as mob football, this game bore little resemblance to the structured sport we know today. Massive teams, sometimes numbering in the hundreds, clashed in villages and towns, attempting to move an inflated pig's bladder to designated points. Rules were scarce and violence was commonplace. Mob football became a chaotic spectacle, a test of brute strength and determination rather than a display of skill and strategy. Matches could last for hours, spilling through streets and fields, leaving a trail of bruised bodies and damaged property in their wake. Yet, despite its chaotic nature, mob football fostered a sense of community and provided an outlet for the energy and passions of medieval society. It was a far cry from the organized, tactical sport of soccer, but it kept the spirit of kicking a ball alive during a tumultuous period in history. While mob football may appear to be a world away from the modern game, it serves as a reminder that the desire for competition, physical exertion, and communal celebration has deep roots in human history. It was from this chaotic and often brutal form of folk football that the modern game would eventually emerge, refined and shaped by the hands of time and the evolving values of a new era. The evolution from the chaotic free-for-all of mob football to the structured, strategic game of modern soccer began in the hallowed halls of 19th-century English public schools. Eton, Harrow and Rugby each developed their own variations of football, incorporating elements of running, kicking and carrying the ball. However, it was at Cambridge University in 1848 that a pivotal moment occurred. A group of students came together to establish a standardized set of rules for football, seeking to create a game that emphasized skill and teamwork over brute force. The Cambridge rules, as they became known, marked a turning point in the development of soccer. They codified the use of a spherical ball, prohibited carrying the ball, and introduced the concept of an offside rule, all elements that would become central to the modern game. Then, in 1863, Ebenezer Cobb Morley, a lawyer and sportsman, convened a meeting at the Freemasons' Tavern in London with representatives from several London clubs. Their goal to establish a unified set of laws for the game. This historic meeting resulted in the formation of the Football Association, FA, and the drafting of the 13 original Laws of Association Football, laying the foundation for the sport's global future. The game rapidly gained popularity, spreading from schoolyards to factory towns, capturing the imagination of the working class, and eventually evolving into a professional sport. The English had given birth to modern soccer, a game that would soon captivate the world. Fueled by the expansion of the British Empire, soccer journeyed beyond the shores of England, carried by sailors, soldiers and traders to every corner of the globe. From the dusty streets of Buenos Aires to the sun-drenched fields of Africa, The sport took root, adapting to local cultures and traditions while retaining its fundamental essence. Recognizing the need for international governance and standardized rules, representatives from France, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden and Switzerland joined England in 1904 to establish the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, better known as FIFA. This landmark event marked the beginning of soccer's transformation into a truly global sport. Just 3 decades later, in 1930, FIFA organized the inaugural FIFA World Cup in Uruguay, bringing together 13 national teams in a celebration of athleticism, national pride, and the unifying power of sport. The World Cup, held every 4 years, quickly ascended to become the pinnacle of international soccer, captivating billions worldwide. As the sport continued to grow in popularity and global reach, so too did the desire for inclusivity. In a momentous decision, FIFA announced the expansion of the World Cup from 32 to 48 teams starting in 2026. This expansion reflects soccer's universal appeal and provides more nations with a chance to compete on the world's biggest stage. From its humble beginnings in ancient China and the chaotic fields of medieval Europe to its status as a global phenomenon, soccer's epic journey is a testament to the enduring power of sport to unite, inspire and captivate the human spirit. As the world eagerly awaits the 2026 World Cup, one thing is certain: soccer's remarkable journey is far from over. The beautiful game continues to evolve, transcending borders and cultural differences, captivating the hearts of billions around the world.